What's up, guys? It's Brad, and I'm back. So, my last two loads. I ran a load from Kansas to Cali. It had two drops, and it was paying $32.50. I think I made out to like $2.50 a mile. And then leaving there, leaving California, which I already knew it was going to be bad, we did get a load for $1.50 a mile, going to Ohio. Ended up paying $3,200 as well. So basically, it's about a 3-day drive, really. I mean, it's just been a long drive. But, you know, $1,000 a day, can't complain. Actually, I take that back, it's a little under. So, you know, with this, it seems like everything's starting to get a little better. I was looking on the load boards today, around my hometown, Fort Worth. And I mean, I can tell that the rates are coming back up. So, you know, that's a huge thing. I still have this load from Cali to Ohio on my trailer, and I'm gonna drop a video on it, but it is it's pretty heavy. I mean, for my truck and trailer. Which my truck pulls it fine, but you know, I just know my truck, and it's about 16,500. But the ass end of my truck's squatting, just you know, it's squatting. So when I get home, I am gonna fix that. I'm gonna take those bump stops out and add some heavy duty ones that rest on my actual axle, to where it'll prevent it from squatting, and it's supposed to prevent it from, you know, trailer sway and all that. So that is something I plan on doing when I get home. It is Labor Day weekend, so plan on having a pool party, getting together with a family. I've been on the road for 2 weeks, and yeah, so anyways, I'm editing some videos right now on a couple of the last runs that I've done. But anyways, I put this out just to say, out here on the road, it looks like stuff's getting better. I think just this week right here, they started letting up, and then the last week, you know, they started opening a lot more doors. So I've been hearing a lot of other guys saying the same thing. You know, the rates are starting to look better, rates are starting to come up, so that's good. You know, and then I hear a whole bunch of people crying and complaining. You know, and it's crazy because I started right when all this stuff was going on, and you know, it seems like some weeks, I mean, I kept my overhead down so I could turn more of a profit. But, you know, every week, you know, I've been profiting. Some weeks I'm doing really, really well. Like, I've had a couple $6,000 weeks in the middle of the pandemic. And then I've had a couple $4,000 weeks. $4,000 weeks. I mean, you know, at times, you know, I have some BS on my trailer just to get out of an area, you know, to get me to a better load. Where I've been making all my money is the long hauls. So, or, you know, stacking partials. Me, you know, it's crazy, you know, you hear a bunch of guys saying, you know, don't take, you know, cheap freight and all that, which I agree with that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you got to take stuff to get out of an area, to get to a better spot. There's times they called me and they were like, hey, I know this ain't good. What do you think? And I'm like, well, it'll get me home, and that pays my fuel for the week. So, which turns everything else into all profit. So, let's do it. Would I say that times are good? No, probably not. But to me, it makes sense. I'm not taking nothing for a loss. I'll never do that. But take something to pay for fuel for the week, not for the ride home, but for the week, and which in return makes everything else that I hauled for the week, all profit. So, it's just trying to be strategic about it. I've been tipping my dispatch. Told them, hey, because I want them to work for me, and it ain't nothing when I'm out here hauling these $3,000 loads to shoot them a little tip, for finding me good loads or stacking stuff up and turning something not good into something good. I'm all for that, and I want to entice them to think like, hey, hey man, if we get this going, we're gonna make some extra money, and that's what it's about. If they're out there making calls, searching load boards, figuring stuff out, deck space, weight, he's got 20 foot left, he can haul 4,000 more pounds, let's put this with it. That's the kind of people that I want dispatching me. Not somebody just like, oh, I already put something on his trailer, it's done, it's over with. Nah, like, I told him, like, I spent money on my trailer, on the deck space. I got my CDL so I can haul more weight to stack stuff up. Like, that was the whole point of it. Like this load right here, a lot of people couldn't touch it, non-CDL. It paid me $3,200. So, it is what it is. Like I said, stuff's starting to look better. And I'm just ready for surely, it's going to recover. Anyways, guys, I'm going to edit these last couple of runs that I've done, put them out. And all you guys just be safe. Thank you.